Alright, everybody, so yesterday, after 25 years and 40 plus, 25 years on TV and 40 plus years in, in literature, the final episode of Arthur has indeed aired, everybody. And, wow. I just have to say, basically, guys, the first half of the series finale was, it, it, it tackled, how, how, how Buster could, usually never really keep a secret from anybody in the fact that he had a big mouth. But the true series finale episode was called All Grown Up, where Arthur, Buster, Muffy, and Francine head to the library one last time to for Arthur to return a book to Miss Turner that he accidentally checked out by mistake, and and, and they find out that for whatever reason Miss Turner isn't at her desk. So 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 they all eventually find this kind of old part of the library that's been horribly kept, and they find this sort of game of this version of the game of life with this octopus named Oscar who 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 after each one of them gives their game piece to the game of life into Oscar's mouth. He tells each one of them what a potential career choice is going to be like. Like Francine ultimately grows up to be a businesswoman, even though she has absolutely no prior knowledge of business. But Oscar is able to somehow make each of their job selections based on the character traits that each one of them have. So ultimately, guys, Muffy ends up becoming a businesswoman of a company that sells shoes. Muffy ends up becoming a public servant. Which ultimately leads her to be to begin running for mayor of Elwood City. But Buster, believe it or not, even though he was terrible at school, ultimately becomes a teacher, just like Mr. Ratburn, and he actually ultimately becomes Kate's teacher. Binky ends up becoming the local weatherman for Elwood City. DW ends up becoming a cop, and uh, and, and Arthur, and of course Arthur, who who actually doesn't get to find out what his career is until it shows everybody on the career path. It turns out Arthur became a writer, just like just like just like Mark Brown, and it turns out, guys, Arthur turned it Arthur turned all, all, all of the adventures that that him and the gang have had over the years into his first graphic novel, and as a true full circle moment, Arthur is finally convinced by everybody to read them at least the first page, and the first page is go, going back to the to not only the first episode of Arthur, but one of the first books as well. In fact, the first real book, once Arthur's final design was conceived by Mark Brown 40 plus years ago, and that is uh, the last thing that Arthur says is I can still remember the first day when I first got my glasses. So truly, guys, I personally think that it was a truly moving and special way to for for Arthur and his friends to sadly have to say goodbye after uh, after 25 years of being the longest children's animated television series in history. So I say thank you, Arthur Reed. Thank you, Buster Baxter. Thank you, Francine Alice Frensky. Thank you, Muppy Crossfire. Thanks, Pinky Barnes. And even yes, thank you, Dora Winifred Reed. Truly, guys, Arthur's all grown up episode was truly something memorable, and 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 I think all of us can say that we've all, whether young or old, have probably been impacted by Arthur's adventures in some way, shape, or form. And yes, now that Arthur has ended, at least airing new episodes, there is a very empty seat at the table. But man, I truly did enjoy doing something for the last time that I spent most mornings doing what um uh, um what while I was waiting for my mom to 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 uh to take us both to school because because my mom throughout my entire school career had went to all the same schools that I did, and mostly every single morning I uh, after I was done getting ready and all I would watch two things, Arthur and another member of the PBS Kids family, Dragon Tales. But yes, guys, I want to say one last time, thank you, Arthur Reed. Thank you, Elwood City. Thank you, Mark Brown, for 25 years of 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 Arthur, and just thank you, Arthur, in general, for for even about to be 26 years old on Friday, but providing one last afternoon uh, of a really good time. So again, everybody, as of yesterday, the the final episodes of Arthur have in fact aired. Um, but 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 as Mark said, Arthur really isn't going anywhere because luckily PBS Kids has still agreed to rerun Arthur in syndication for many years to come, and so and so that means that hopefully even more generations of of younger children and probably even more families will, will be able to to discover for the first time all, all, all the fun as well as each uh, as each important lesson that 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 through the television series or any of the books that 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 all the important lessons and even more important that the fun that 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 Arthur has given us fans all over the world for the past 25 or 40 years. So again, childhoods all around the world shared a bittersweet moment yesterday. We will miss you, Arthur, but thank you for 25 years of uh, of teaching us all to believe in yourself and and to always have a wonderful kind of day. Have a good one, everybody, and thank you once again, Arthur Reed.